Hey, how's it going, cyber friends? Today we're doing an unboxing. Today we're gonna be opening a bunch of orders that I did online, and we're gonna go through the gear and see what you guys think. Maybe you guys have used some of this, so you feel free to put it in the comments, whatever you think about this specific lures. We also have a mystery tackle box for this month, so we're gonna be reviewing this. I'll show you here in a little bit. All right, the first thing, I got me a 350 Shimano, or not 350, 301 left-handed Shimano Corvallis. So we're gonna try this. I've been getting into swim baits lately. Some of those bigger swim baits require heavier gear. So we went ahead and got this one. It was about $80, $89, something like that. It's not very expensive, very basic, probably like the entry level saltwater or heavier tackle for like catfish or swim baits. So we're gonna be using this in the next couple of weeks, maybe months. Shimano Corvallis 301. If you're familiar with Shimano, the number 1 at the end means it's a left-handed. So we got this 300. We got some line for that. 25-pound fluoro. We also got 20 pounds of Seaguar. Supposed to be really good for swim baits. And then we got another 25 Seaguar 2. So 2 25s, 120. And then we got a couple of the complete opposite, right? Some Rage Tail net rigs. So the complete opposite. We'll see how that plays. And we need a couple of net rig baits. So we got this is called the rattling chunk from Googan Squad. It rattles, obviously, and then we got it on white, and we got it on the Okeechobee green and blue. We got a Colorado blade spinning bait. So we'll give those a try, and then we got a bunch of lipless crankbaits. We got a couple of rattle traps. That one came off the box. We got this color, USA, all the way. We got a Strike It red eye shad. We have another one on a Sexy Shad. We got the regular silver one. We got a gold red eye. These are all half ounce. We got a white one. And then more net creatures, net bugs. Your regular smaller net from Seaman. If you're not familiar with Seaman, their net rigs, their net baits, they float, which when you have that mushroom type of net rig that sits on the bottom, it sits flat on the bottom, and then that lure, if it's got that floating material, I'm sure other companies make them now, but Seaman is one of the ones for sure that they float, so it keeps it with the weight on the bottom and the little bait floating. So that's pretty good. We got a couple of, lately I've been using this a lot. I don't know if you guys have used this in the past. So you can still do your Texas rig, but this allows you to not have to worry about pegging that weight down. So it has the weight on the hook. It works really well for lizards or even Sinkos. It allows it to go down in a horizontal way instead of diving in head first. So I really like that about this lures. Also, it's a lot more widthless. I mean, a Texas rig, obviously, if you can hook it, you're gonna be able to have it widthless. However, I just like this because the weight doesn't really move down, up and down the line, kicking the bait off the hook, even if you skin hook it. This one, I feel like you get more. I feel like you get more out of your bait, right? So some of those soft plastics, if you have it on the Texas rig, one bite and then it's off. That first half of inch of your bait is pretty much gone after the first bite, right? So sometimes you can cut it off and make it smaller, but I feel like if you just use that spring lock, it allows you to save it, use it multiple times. Also, it doesn't move off the Texas rig style. And it's pretty similar to the Texas rig. You know, you have the tip and then you skin hook it, but the weight, again, it's on the belly side. So if you're using like a lizard or a worm, it allows it to sink kind of like in a horizontal way. So I got I got a couple of different sizes, different styles. This is VMC, and this one comes in, I believe it's 3/16. This one, 1/8. Very light. Again, for soft plastics, I don't like using heavy weights, but I do like using some type of weight. At least it doesn't go down very, very slow, right? And you can start working a little once at the bottom. And then the last one was this chatterbait, just the original on that sexy shot collar. So that's it for the individual things that I ordered. And then we have Mystery Tackle time. All right, we're not gonna spend too much time on this. We're just gonna go through it real quick. I am going to try to make a video here pretty soon where we go and we use everything exclusively off this box and see how many fish we can catch. So the first thing is the plasma tail. Just a worm from it's got that pumpkin, green pumpkin with the chartreuse tail. So, you know, I'll say this is probably about $3-4. Bio Spawn is usually pretty cheap. And then we have this other company. Honestly, I never heard of them before. It's Somatis Baits, and it's basically just like a range tail from Strike King, right? It has your basic grub-like body with your bug-like back. So yeah, it's pretty hard. I like it. It seems like it's gonna be durable, hard and light. Usually when it's a little heavier, it has more salt and it's also less durable. This thing seems like it's gonna last a little. It's made in the US. We'll give them a try. Good color. It has that green candy flake. We'll give them a try. So we got that. We also have the popper from Googan Squad, the black one. I do have a silver one of this. Honestly, I don't use this a lot. I feel like there's better options out there if you're looking for top water. I personally like the Whopper poppers and revolvers and Whopper, all those type of lures. And then we have a shaky head with the spring lock. Again, I'm becoming a big fan of the spring lock mechanism. You twist it down in the tip of whatever lure you're using, whatever bait you're using, and then it allows it to stay in place, right? Then you skin hook the tip of the hook, and it's pretty good. If you didn't have the spring lock, then you'll have to run kind of like a Texas rig on an offset hook type of thing. And again, after one big bite of those, most of the time it comes off. Also, if you get snagged, right? You get snagged and you try to play with your line, get on stand, usually that soft bait is ruined for that period of time. You probably have to replace it. But pretty good. I do like jigs. I like spring locks lately. And then another jig, a reflex jig. I forgot to mention prices, but you know, this is probably around you can get something similar. I don't know about this brand, but you can probably get something like this for about $3-5. Then you have your jigs. 2 jigs usually run you about $3, depending on the quality and the size, the type. This type of lure you can get on the cheaper side for like $5 all the way to like $12. Google is usually around $7-8 for this type of lure. Then you have another jig, again, $2-3. I wouldn't pay more than that for a jig. And then a Weston. I like Weston. This is a Weston, just a regular crankbait. The color, I don't know if I'll be throwing that. The chartreuse and blue. I don't know. I like the tackle box. I love the idea of like not knowing what you're getting. But to be honest with you, it seems like, I think this is the Pro. I do have the Pro, and the Pro runs me about $25 a month. So I think I could have gotten something better for $25, to be honest with you. Again, not bashing on the company or anything. I really like them. Some months I really love the products within. This month wasn't my best. Let's just say that. We'll see what's next month. I don't think, again, the popper, maybe I give it another try, but most of the time I have tried those type of lures. It is rare that I get a lure that I haven't tried in the past or I've never seen before. We'll give them a try. And again, thank you for watching. Have yourselves a great fishing day.